Yo, this beat is so hard, man. I don't know if you can really hear it the way I can, but like, bro, this beat is so hard. I want to really rap off of this. But anyways, what's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Adrien Broner. It is fight week for Adrien Broner and Blair Cobbs. All right. So I want to go ahead and drop my, 2 cents and my final prediction on this, man, because this is, they finally, it's been somewhat of an interesting press conference, somewhat of an interesting build-up. I was actually, they just did the press conference for it last week, and I was kind of like worried about that because I'm like, damn, bro, you got two guys that are trash talkers and whatnot, and know how to sell a fight. You would think that they would make a press conference, but they finally did. It looked like they were gonna do it at first, but they finally did, which I'm very, very happy for. But Blair Cobbs seemed to, take the press conference. He had the whole Adrien Broner puppet thing, whatever. It was all cool and whatnot. They did have some heated back and forth exchanges and whatnot, and we got what we expected between Blair Cobbs and Adrien Broner, right? Now, I want to go ahead and talk about some keys to victory for both guys. First of all, going for Blair Cobbs, being that Blair Cobbs is, AB is a short guy. I think he's like 5'6". Blair Cobbs has him at height and reach advantage or whatnot. I think for one, Blair Cobbs has been, trying to do antics, but I think the antics were more so for us, to entertain us, because I don't really feel like, I think he knows that it doesn't bother Adrien Broner. Like the stuff that he does and says, the whole, the whole puppet thing, that was cool, but I don't necessarily think he did that to get in Adrien Broner's head, because I think he knows that, that's not gonna get in AB's head, bro. Like AB's not really worried about that. However, he did say some stuff in the press conference or in their face-off that made no sense to me. Like he kept saying like the champ is here, and he said something like to AB as far as like what has he accomplished or whatnot. And I thought that was very weird, but seeing how Blair Cobbs has never been a champion yet, he's asking AB, like AB's been a 4-division world champion, a 4-time 4-division world champion. Blair the Flair has never been a champion at all. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like Blair just be talking. You could tell like Blair just be talking. And it couldn't like be me, because it's like, bro, he was, talking about Adrien Broner's resume, and I'm like, bro, like Blair, I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. I don't know. It could, I couldn't have been Adrien Broner in that situation, because it's like, bro, I know too much about you, Blair. Like, dog, you ain't fought like the biggest name that you fought. Alexis Roach is not even a big name, and he stopped you. You know what I'm saying? I think he just got beat. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, AB has at least like, AB, don't get it twisted, he hasn't beat a lot of top level guys, but at least he's been in there. He has beaten guys like DeMarco Antonio, whatever the hell his name is, Paulie Malignaggi. What's the dude's name that a lot of people thought really beat Adrien Broner? They had a 10-round fight. Daniel Ponce de Leon. Like, he's been in there with some decent get names or whatnot. Whereas Blair Cobbs, like the biggest name that he beat is Maurice Hooker. So it's like, fam, I didn't get that. But anyways, the one thing about Blair Cobbs, one thing that he has an advantage of is he's more naturally a bigger fighter, a bigger guy than Adrien Broner. Blair Cobbs just needs to be busy. Adrien Broner is not a busy fighter, especially at 147 pounds. Blair Cobbs, and I know this sounds like, this is the cliche thing to say, but Blair Cobbs needs to throw his jab. Adrien Broner has gotten to, like, AB has this thing where he'll just, put his guard up and he's just pretty much walking towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just coming straight in a straight line, but he's pretty much walking towards you. Blair needs to use his jab, keep Adrien Broner at bay. AB is not gonna throw unless if you give him a counter, or 2, if he's all the way on the inside with you, then he'll throw. AB will sit there and allow you to tee off a lot before he even gets his off. So if I'm Blair Cobbs, I'm throwing my jab constantly. It doesn't even have to land. All it has to do is just hit his guard when he puts his guard up. If you could just control his guards, control. And I know I keep saying this, I know I keep saying this, but you guys just don't know how important it is to control the distance and range. And you do that easily with a guy that's just walking forward, tucking up. AB doesn't throw his hands enough. He's not gonna throw any jabs to get himself on the inside. I've never seen him do that before. So I don't expect for him to do that now at this point in his career, where he like double jabs his way on the inside, or he might throw a jab, but it's more so at bay. If Blair Cobbs can just jab and move, he can win a fight doing that. And not allow AB on the inside. Granted, that's easier said than done, but I'm just saying, like, you know, but that's basically in layman terms how you beat Adrien Broner. You just throw your punches, and you don't give him a target, because AB throws some really, when AB lets his hands go, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful thing to see. But AB has to be planted when he does that. So if you keep Adrien Broner moving, AB's not gonna let his hands go a lot until he gets in range enough for him. And granted, remember what I told you, Adrien Broner is the shorter fighter. All right, so it's gonna take more for AB to get in range than it will for Blair Cobbs. So Blair Cobbs just needs to do just basically jab and move, bro. And once AB comes in range of that backhand, and boom, throw it and keep moving or whatnot. Now, I don't think highly of Blair Cobbs. I think that if AB can get the fight on the inside, and you know, he's gonna, for one, Adrien Broner's gonna have to use his jab more. Like, I'm so sick and tired of Adrien Broner just like trying to walk his opponents down, and then, you know, he could do that at 130 and 135. That was great, but at 147. This is not your natural weight class for you to be trying to walk these guys down. And what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna walk into a trap. But anyway, AB needs to work behind his jab to get on the inside. He definitely wants to be on the inside and let his hands go. When Adrien Broner throws his hands, bro, it's really it's a beautiful thing to see. Like, if you just bored one day, just type in Adrien Broner highlights. When you see him throw his hands, bro, the dude's combinations are just wonderful. And he's gonna have to get back to that in order to get a victory over Blair Cobbs. All right, AB needs to throw the jab, double the jab up, and he also, bro, needs to go to the body, because Blair is a weird individual. He's not gonna be. I don't believe Blair's just gonna be there for Adrien Broner to hit. So I believe AB should go to the body. Now, I do feel like this will be, I think this fight, I don't see it being the most exciting, but I don't think it's going to be boring. I think it's going to be more entertaining than Adrien Broner's last fight for sure. And I believe, or at least for the sake of Adrien Broner, I would hope that that this is a 10-round fight. But, yo, regardless, I would be honest, man, I'm picking Blair Cobbs to win this fight. I want Adrien Broner to win, but I'm picking Blair Cobbs to win this fight, and it's only just because of past behavior with Adrien Broner. Now, I haven't seen Adrien Broner's interviews, and he looks like he's calmed down a lot. You know, he looks like he's more serious or whatnot, and that's a good thing. But as far as this fight, you know, I can only go based off of what I saw in the past, in recent times. And in recent times, I just haven't seen AB do enough to convince me that he can fight anybody that's somewhat at the top level. And I don't even think Blair Cobbs is at the top, but you know, I've gone wrong. You know, I recently did a video stating that I was 0 for 3 in big fights. This ain't a big fight, but you know what I mean. Actually, I'm actually 1 for 4 because I did pick Isak to beat Rolly. But so I picked Isak to beat Rolly. I got that one, but I thought Tim Tszyu was gonna beat Sebastian Fedor. I was wrong on that. I thought I thought Devin Haney would beat Ryan Garcia. I was wrong with that. I thought Tyson Fury would beat Usyk. I was wrong with that. And I picked with my heart, not my mind, with Deontay Wilder. And I was wrong with that. So you know, I'm 1 for 4. Let's see if I'll be 2 for 4. You know, in big time fights. So. You know, but I'm definitely, I'm picking Blair Cobbs, but I'm going for Adrien Broner. I do want Adrien Broner to win this fight, bro. I don't really care for Blair Cobbs. I think dude is like somewhat delusional, and quite frankly, the dude is just weird. All right, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who are you picking to win this fight? What do you want to see next from the fighter? But what do I know?